Hi everyone, I hope you're all keeping well. Today I'm going to answer the question, how will your future spouse describe you to their best friend? So this is going to be like the description of you to their best friend, so the person they trust the most. What are they going to say? I'm going to select now the cards for each pile, so you can pick. Okay, rekindle, when old flame returns. That's for pile 1. Pile 2, it's 2 cards want to come out for pile 2. Burning desire, flames of passion ignite. I'm going to cover this up because I don't want YouTube to flag. And the second card for you is physical connection, the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. And then for group 3, I'm actually going to call it groups from now on. For some reason I don't really like the word pile, so I'm gonna call it groups. For group 3, magnetism, there is a gravitational pull to each other, and you also get soulmate. You have found your romantic counterpart. So let me put another crystal for you. We'll go for the moonstone crystal. All right, so I'll see you at your group. Oh, actually, no, wait, sorry. I'm gonna put as well the zodiac signs in case you find it easier to select that way. So let's see. For 1, it's Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, and Scorpio. For 2, we have Leo, Taurus, Cancer, and Libra. And for 3, we have Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So I'll see you at your group. Hi, group 1. So you could have Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Aries in relevant placements in your chart. So take this as a, let's say, confirmation that you picked the right group. Another thing is this really sounds like a connection that is rekindling. So I would take this in 2 ways. Either your future spouse is somebody from your past that's kind of returning to you, or else this could be somebody from a past life that's returning to you. So take it as it applies for you. Now, I'm going to have a look through tarot and oracle cards in order to answer this question. First of all, before I continue with selecting the cards, I just want to remind you that when I reach 3,000 subscribers, I will select a winner for a free personal reading with me between 30 minutes and 1 hour. So if you want to participate and have a chance to win, you can check the description box on the instructions on how to do so. And for the tarot, I'm going to do two spreads. So one tarot spread with this tarot deck and another one with this one, the Light Seers tarot deck. So I'm not going to take reversals for this particular tarot spreads. Now the process of selecting these cards will be taking few minutes, so it's up to you if you want to stay with me or else if you want to go ahead and click directly to the reading. I'm gonna leave the timestamps for going directly to the reading in the description box below. So because this obviously takes some time, you could actually if you already know this person, this is maybe the way they look, either a man or a woman. Take whichever place in this picture is for you. I'm going to actually put some tape over and leave it on the top there. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Unfortunately, these beautiful pictures need to be hidden. What can we do? Policies. Right, so let's see. How will your future spouse describe you to their best friend? So these are the clarifiers for the tarot spread. Then I'm going to pull several oracle cards to have a more accurate and detailed description, but already with the tarot we'll get a lot out of the description here. Oh, there is one that already turned, so I'm going to take it. And actually the bottom of the deck, there you go. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with the tarot so that we can have space then for the oracle decks, oracle cards. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Six of Swords, Justice, and Seven of Wands. Clarifiers, let's see. Page of Cups, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. The Hangman, clarifying the Four of Wands. King of Pentacles, clarifying the Six of Swords. Queen of Swords, clarifying Justice. And the Hermit, clarifying the Seven of Wands. So with the Queen of Pentacles, your future spouse is going to say that they love how feminine you are, if you're, especially if you identify with the feminine energy. Your future spouse is going to describe you as somebody very grounded as a person, somebody that appreciates material stability. You're and as well somebody that looks after your physical body really well, so you're very healthy in your daily habits, let's say your daily routine of like for food. You are extremely careful of what you put in your body. You treat your body as your temple. You also maybe somebody that likes to do fitness routines, or anyway staying active and looking after yourself. You also present yourself really well. You're really well dressed. You're really well groomed. So they appreciate your the way you look after yourself, the way you present yourself to the world. There is an energy of abundance, prosperity that comes from you, as well as a lot of nurturing qualities, just like a mother. You probably are somebody that cooks really well, somebody that they appreciate the way you look after them. So if you have ever, if you already know this person and you have ever looked after them, let's say either prepare them a meal, or if you have ever just looked after in any kind of way, they really thought you are somebody that takes really good care of the people that you love, the people around you. There is also though a spontaneity. I see this rabbit here, spontaneity, and anyway a lot of, as I said, fertility. So this person sees you as a potential mother of their children, a potential wife, if you are a woman watching. Definitely a partner. I see here in this spread the two counterparts, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So they're going to describe you to their best friend as the one they were looking for, the real match for them, the one that they want to spend their life with, because both the King and Queen of Pentacles represent typically the husband and wife figures in the tarot deck. So you really are wife or husband material for them in their eyes. They already see, I mean, this person already sees a family with you. They want to build. They are planning a future with you, and they're going to say, this is the one I'm going to marry. This is the one. Simple as that. They're going to say, I've thought about it very long and hard, and this is the one I'm going to marry. There is a quality about you that makes your future spouse dream about you. Like they go into a dreamy state when they think about you and your qualities. everything that you offer. And it nearly seems like a dream that's up in the air, like, you know, when pigs fly, something kind of surreal in a way to reach, and yet is deeply in their heart, because here there is the typical heart shape with the hands. If you can see it in here, yeah, there you go. There is a heart, and then in the middle of that heart, let me check. In the middle of the heart, there is this kind of mini universe. So I feel like this is representing what they feel. They will be able to build with you this beautiful space together that you two can share. Now, when we look at this picture, also we see two hands joining to form the heart shape. So basically, you are the missing piece that they were looking for. You know, it's like as if two halves of a heart form the whole heart. So you really fulfill them on an emotional level, and they're gonna say that they basically see you as the one they were waiting for, the one they were looking for. They are going to tell to their friend that they want to move to their best friend. They're going to tell that they want to move forward with you because you give them a sense of peace. You make them feel better about themselves, about their life. You make them feel stable. You know, you put them in a space of total peace and contentment. And you also are somebody very fair that they can rely on, somebody honest that will speak their truth, somebody mature. You have a lot of experience, and you treat people around you with fairness, which is justice clarified by the Queen of Swords. So they expect from you loyalty, devotion, and you know, they have no doubts that you will offer that. This clarity of mind is you're like a breath of fresh air for them. I also see here in this picture there is here a bowl of water that's kind of closed in a sort of in a cage. So I feel this person was kind of, they're gonna say I was really thirsty, and this is the key to quenching my thirst. So you're somebody, they're going to describe you as somebody that has a higher way, like a higher perspective on things, a bird's eye view. You are very reflective. So they think that you are someone that really values the sense of family traditions. So you are you believe in marriage, that you have had your own experiences which have led you to reflect a lot on the value of family, marriage, and building something grounded and stable. So you are a very mature person. We also see the hermit. I mean, that's another confirmation of an extreme amount of wisdom that you bring. This represents the fact that they're going to say that you a lot of the time retreat in your own space because you feel often that people try to challenge you, that because of the fact that somehow you have a original perspective about life. Sometimes people try to challenge this because it's kind of a unique perspective, and not everybody gets it. And so you feel sometimes you need to protect yourself by withdrawing your energy from others and recharging, also because you are very nurturing as a person. You are a giver, and therefore if you're not careful how you spend your energy, people may try to take from you, and without even realizing they may overtake. So you need to kind of keep yourself sometimes a little bit more withdrawn, because you need to recharge your energy. I see this energy surrounding this person on this cliff. So it's really a moment for you to get back to yourself, get back to your core, to your essence, to who you really are, regardless of other people's opinions, pressures, and demands. So I see this kind of picture so far. I'm going to now draw some oracle cards, and I'm going to also clarify them with tarot again. So let's begin. So this is going to take another few minutes just to gain a few more cards and to get further perspective on how they're going to describe you. Excuse me. So let's see. Oh, all right. So I'm going to select these oracle cards, and then I have a few more that I want to consult. So this is not really the end of the reading after these oracle cards. Let's see. Envy, tiger, the longing heart, the animal, okay, these two cards, I'll read them in a moment, and then the friendship. So I want to clarify with tarot for each of these cards, just to get a wider perspective on this message. We'll clarify envy. Okay, yes. Ten of Cups, clearly. Tiger, Nine of Swords, longing heart, Nine of Pentacles makes sense to me. The Star with the animal. Clarify these two cards. So we have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Fool for these two cards, and then the friendship. Let's see. Judgment and the World in reverse. So okay, I have two messages about these specific cards clarified by this tarot. The message here is that there are two reasons why people envy you. One is because so they're gonna say to their friend, to their best friend, my person is very much envied because, number one, already, even let's say I see two scenarios here. If you already have your own family, let's say if you already have children but you don't have a partner, people envy you because even if you don't have a partner, you still have reached your level of wish fulfillment within your own family, which either it be your family of origin, so if you don't have already children, or either it be your with your children, even if you don't have a partner. Maybe you split with somebody and you had children with them. So whatever your scenario, people envy your happiness within your family. So your future spouse is going to say to their best friends that that's what they've noticed, that people actually look at your happiness and the way you're so content with your own within your own family, either of origin or the one you already have, that they look at you that way with quite a lot of envy. And also the other message I get is that as you two connect with each other, people are going to be they're going to notice that people are envious of you two building this family together. So you two probably are going to be extremely good looking together, or very passionate with each other, because I see this in this picture already. So it's a flame, you know. Here it says an old flame returns, so there is something very strong between you two, and it's very visible to the others. So I feel that that's another message. They're gonna say, I see people looking at us with envy because we have such happiness together, and we're gonna be, you know, forming this happy family together. So that's the first message. Now with the tiger clarified by the Nine of Swords. Okay, so with this tiger, first of all, I get this that your future spouse is going to tell their best friend that you're very passionate, strong, and sensual. So they love, the sensual, interactions with you. It's very fiery. And I have two messages with this Nine of Swords. It's so fiery that keeps him up at night. So well, let's say when you two are not together and you can't spend passionate time together, they can't sleep because they are drawn to you so much, so strongly. Another thing is that they also feel like you are at times not able to sleep because you are very intuitive, and they're also going to say to their best friend that you're so connected to the moon cycles that sometimes you feel like, let's say especially on a full moon, you may feel like you can't sleep properly, because full moons are a lot about releasing energy, and your future spouse will notice that you might have even told them, or you will tell them that at times with the full moon you can't sleep properly because you feel like there is a lot going on, and because of your intuitive nature represented by this moon on the forehead of the tiger, that kind of keeps you up at night. So that's a very specific message only for some of you, but I have to say it because it's coming out true for me. Anyway, they will describe you as somebody connected with their inner wisdom, with their sense of intuition, and extremely passionate, strong, and sensual. So that's what's coming through with this tiger and the Nine of Swords. Now, with the Longing Heart and the Nine of Pentacles, this combination makes total sense, because you are somebody that is, they're going to describe you as somebody that's been very independent for a long time, very self-reliant, somebody that probably has been single for a long time. And so they're going to say this person looks after themselves really well. They have all their ducks in a row. They have their finances under check. So my future spouse, they're going to say, my person, they have everything under control, and they look stunning. They smell gorgeous, great. I just love everything about them, and yet they have longed for love for a very long time. So they're going to basically say that you've really been waiting for your true love to come into your life. What else are they going to say? They're very instinctive. Now we have the animal card. That kind of really, for me, really struck a chord together with the tiger. There is something very instinctual about your nature. Something very powerful and instinctual about you. So yes, you are very grounded, but also there is a side of you that's very wild and very direct. Look at the piercing gaze of this eye. I mean, you're probably, the way you look at your future spouse is going to be very intense for them, and they're going to describe your gaze to their best friend. They're going to say, when she looks in my eyes, it kind of pierced through me, and I feel bare. I feel like as if I was naked in front of them. I feel like my soul is being stripped naked in front of them, and there is this healing energy that you bring. So I feel your future spouse is going to say that they feel very seen by you, and that you are able to see through what they are putting up as an appearance, and that you are able to actually go to the depth, or to the core of them, to the depth of what they're feeling, and that Therefore, you are able to then advise them on things that are extremely important for them as guidance. So you provide actually wisdom guidance to them, and so they're going to say, this person gives the best advice. My person is always there for me and has got this very peaceful healing energy that soothes me. And when I have a physical interaction with my person, I feel so relaxed, as if I was like sort of in a paradise state. Like there is this yeah, it's like a blissful feeling. This is what I'm getting here, because with the animal it's like something very raw, instinctual, and I feel it's a lot to do with your sensuality with them, because also in the start there is this naked woman depicted here. So it's like as if you have healing waters. Obviously this is symbolic, and but it can be physical as well, if you know what I mean. And you give them direction, a sense of direction in their own life. So that's really gorgeous. Let me have a look at these cards. So here it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. With this Ace of Swords in reverse, and there is this couple hugging with loads of hearts around them. I feel like you are the one person for your future spouse that they're going to describe to their best friends as the one that is able to clarify to them what real love is all about, because this card talks about understanding life and love. And so they were confused. I see this Ace of Swords in reverse. They probably went through something difficult before meeting you or before relating to you as a couple, and which led them to be extremely confused about what true love is all about. But when you came into their life, they're going to say to their best friends, um, this person has cleared out the fog for me about the meaning of love, the meaning of life, and about the fact that I want to choose this person for my part as my partner. And let's see this fool in love for you. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. You, with your healing power, you are the one that dissolves the doubts and fears that this person was harboring within their heart. And you are the one able to let them be sure of starting this chapter of life with you, because the fool goes on this journey without really a thought in his mind. So they feel like secure that even if they're taking a big jump to come towards you, that they are going to land safely down this cliff, because they feel secure because of your energy, because of your stable, extremely yeah, grounded energy that I've seen through the entire spreads, like Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Everything talks about stability, fairness, the justice with the Queen of Swords. They don't expect any surprises, negative surprises from you, any backstabbing or any things like that. So they actually feel like this is a call for like a good judgment call. This is a good movement forward to do with you. This is a good way to resurrect their own life, because your relationship is based on friendship. So they're gonna say to their best friend, this is my best friend, this is my second best friend, with you. And so our relationship is based on a solid foundation of being best friends. And I feel like with this world in reverse, this is why they are coming back to you. If this is somebody from your past, they feel like you're an honest person, very direct, and so they feel like they want to relate to you, because again, they don't expect any betrayals from you, not at all. So that's what's coming through here. Let me now go ahead and clear this out. Okay, I have a few more cards I want to consult, and then I will be going into the final part where I'm going to just pull some tile letters for you to um, kind of, you know, have an extra confirmation. Although, to be honest, if the reading resonated with you, that's still your reading, even if the letters are not there. If your initials are not there, it's still your reading. Okay, so let's see what else are they going to say about you. How are they going to describe you to their best friend? Let's see. And let's see this. Yeah. Another couple of decks, and then we will be starting talking about this. Let's see. All right, so let's see what you got here. So we have forgiveness. So for some of you, this could be somebody that you're going to forgive for maybe the time you two went into disconnecting. You know, maybe you went through separation time, and you're reconnecting back. So that's only for some of you, but this also contains other messages, so that's not the only one. I also have the labyrinth. I have the Don Juan. Then there is the Coyote Spirit, Trust in Divine Detours. Then there is Transition and Guardian Angel. And then there is Doubt and Self-Esteem. So I'm going to now clarify with some tarot just to get extra messages, and then we'll be starting talking. So by the way, with this forgiveness card, I feel like you are also somebody that they describe as very forgiving, in terms of not that you are just forgiving whomever. You're very forgiving in terms that you don't hold a grudge with people. Like, even if you don't let somebody back into your life, let's say, you still don't hold a grudge against that person. You still are forgiving them, let's say, even from a distance, and say, well, you know, that situation didn't work out, or that friendship didn't work out, or that relationship, whichever the relationship, the, you know, the nature of the relationship was, didn't work out, and yet I don't, you know, feel hatred, or yeah, or any bad harsh feelings now. It's in the past. You know, you kind of forgive and let go of situations and things that didn't work in your life. Four of Pentacles, clarifying the card. Let's see, clarify. So we have the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, clarifying. Let's see the Don Juan. The Moon, clarify, trust in divine detours. Seven of Pentacles, reverse. Five of Pentacles, clarifying transitions. Let's get, oh, look at the Guardian Angel in Temperance. I love this. I mean, it's always amazing when the tarot really explains the oracles so well. I love it. Self-esteem. Okay, right, let's see. The message I'm getting through the forgiveness as well as the Four of Pentacles is that regardless of the situations and people that have, let's say, upset you in the past, you forgive and let go, because as long as you feel like you have your own stability, you don't really care too much, you know, about whatever has occurred. I mean, basically, what you value the most is your own stability. This has come through for me a lot in this reading. And so, as long as the interaction with the people from the past doesn't affect this stability and this equilibrium that you hold, you're not really bothered by the fact that these people may have done you wrong or something like that. So you're like, as long as I have everything that I need in check, then I'm not worried too much about others. But I also feel there is definitely for some of you this message about forgiving this person for, let's say, maybe having withdrawn from you. for the time you were in separation. But that's obviously very specific. Don't take it if it's not for you. Now the Labyrinth, the Hierophant, the Knight of Wands. So your future spouse is going to describe you to their best friend as a person that is not afraid to adventure in let's say analyzing all the like venturing in all the possibilities that are out there in terms of trying different paths with this Knight of Wands. Different paths where you go and discover and explore. For example, different ways of living your life, or different ways of um, going about your routine. So you like to experiment, but because you are somebody that seeks a lot of stability, as I saw before, then you have figured out your own routines, your own rituals, the things that are most dear to you and that work for you. And this has been like a journey of discovery, which this person really admires in you. I feel like they really like, they're gonna say to their best friend that they really like how you are not afraid of, let's say, being lost in the labyrinth of life, and in the labyrinth of all the choices that you can take, uh, because you know that at the end you find your own way. At the end you find your way to your own sacred space, to your own rituals and traditions that you actually like and you want to stick to, but that you are a wanderer, that you are happy to go passionately about the exploration of all the possibilities. So I really like this message. Honestly, it's interesting. Also with Don Juan, yeah, they find you extremely seductive. So this person absolutely feels like you are a very alluring person, very magnetic. Um, yeah, they just can't resist you basically, and there is something mysterious about you, something that they can't quite grasp and fully understand why they're so drawn to you. In a way, it's like you're pulling them in with your light, and by stirring their, I heard the darkest emotions, like, but I don't mean it in any bad way. It's literally like the most raw and authentic emotions that are very wild as well, very and very much you're catching on their subconscious, so these seductive qualities of yours are really capturing their innermost self in your future spouse. So they're going to describe you to their best friends as somebody that they can't even explain how. You just pull them in. When they feel lost, they just want to come to you. That's what I'm getting here with this path, with this moon illuminating. It's like you are the path to my happiness, to my deepest emotions. That's what I'm getting here. And it all starts with a lot of erotic energy as well, I have to say. They're going to describe you as somebody that trusts in divine detours, trusts in the divine, in the fact that, yes, you may not get exactly what you want when you want it, but that you trust that spirit, the divine, the universe will provide for you, and that there is protection there out there for you. That even when things are stuck and you don't see results, you are not losing faith. So that's a beautiful quality too, which by the way is confirmed by, for me, this guardian angel, because you believe in divine protection. So this person is going to say to their best friend, they have this strong belief that they are divinely protected by angels, by guardian angels, or and their ancestors, by their that there are these higher beings from the other realms of reality that actually watch over them. So that's literally what's coming through with these two cards. And this fate that you have, they feel like brings you a lot of sense of balance within yourself, and a sense of feeling like everything is always fine, like some way, somehow, although you may go through difficulties, you always feel like there is something that is watching over, some entity that's watching over you and that protects you from above. So that kind of gives you a sense of certainty somehow. And then with the transition and the Five of Pentacles reverse, your future spouse is going to tell their best friend that they admire your ability to go through transitional times of uncertainty, where times of change, and that you have faith that you will come out on top even when you're going through struggles, when you're feeling like everything is falling apart. You feel like there is a solution, there is something, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is these forces, divine forces, that are working in your favor and are going to bring a positive outcome at the end of the day, like for you. So yes, as if your path was always illuminated by divine presence. That's what's coming here through. Also, we have doubt with the justice in reverse. I release the need to know all the answers. Yeah, you when things don't go your way, when things feel unfair, they're going to say to their best friends that when things feel unfair to you, you try to release control over the situation, and you try to just stay afloat, because by going with the transition, by going with the difficulty, and kind of just trying to do your best through these times, something will come as illuminating your path, this moon. So you kind of go with the flow. You're not trying to go against the grain. You're not going to try to fight it fight it in a way that would drain your energy. You just go with the difficulty, with the challenge, with the struggle. Yet you do obviously do your part to try to make things better, but you accept basically the status quo, even if it's uncomfortable, and you do accept that you do not know all the answers to every question, but you also have this kind of mentality whereby if there is a problem, there is also an answer. If there is a question, there is an answer. And if there is a problem, there is a solution. So that's your mentality that they really admire in you. And they're going to talk about this. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Knight of Swords reverse. I feel this person will observe that when people come at you in the wrong way, aggressively, you don't take on this type of um, aggression as, oh, I need to necessarily fight it away or fight it off. You have a strong sense of self-esteem, and I feel that people at times have challenged you, because you have this you exude this sense of confidence, which has come through also your tarot spreads with the Queen of Pentacles, as well as the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. You also have a balanced masculine energy as well as feminine energy in you. So all of that is challenging to others sometimes and triggering to others, because when somebody is very confident, clearly people that are not at that level of confidence will feel triggered by it. So people sometimes have been aggressive towards you because they felt themselves less than. And what your future spouse is going to say is that basically you do not react to this kind of aggression, but you kind of reflect and stand in your own self-confidence, and kind of let this fire or this negative words or aggressive words towards you kind of fall to the ground by themselves. So it's like you're not really reacting and putting yourself at the level of these people. You are just standing your ground in your stability, your confidence, like you're there, you're unmovable from your certainties. So that's what I'm catching here on. Now, to conclude this reading, I'm going to pull some tile letters. And I feel like maybe I'll give you also an angel number card, because it's nice to conclude with a little message from the angels. I always feel it's kind of nice. So let's drop some letters from the tiles. So we have I, T. Maybe you work in IT, some of you. I, T, okay. IT. That's a nice repetition, like kind of crazy how it came out like that. H, G, U, L, R. So this could be your initials or your future spouse's initials. Take it as a confirmation for you or for, your person. If I see Noel, O, A, V, N. What did I hear? Did I hear hold on, Vinny. I heard Vinny. Vincent. Although there isn't a C yet. But anyway. P, B, E, R. So let me see if I can see or hear any words or any names. So I heard the noble. So I feel like your future spouse will describe you as a noble person, noble in your soul, spirit, a noble spirit that rises above the pettiness of people. That's what came through with this Knight of Swords reverse. Let's see what else. I heard the peer, which maybe that is significant. You will meet on, like, you may go for a walk on a pier, and with your future spouse. Maybe, I don't know. This is just a very specific message. Hug. This person will love to hug you. Your hugs are gonna be some of the very enjoyable things to share. Yeah, I heard rebel, and I feel like this Knight of Wands energy of yours, fiery, a bit rebellious, like you. Sometimes you go against the grain in terms of like your traditions are not necessarily the typical traditions that everybody. Like you have created your own traditions, let's say. You're very original, in the way you go about your life. So in that kind of way, I feel a rebel more than anything else. I heard the self-thought. I don't have self here, but I have thought. Well, partially. But, there's another H that's missing. But self-taught, I feel like you are somebody that learns a lot just by yourself when you're retreating in that kind of a hermit stage. Oh, I heard a nibble. This person's gonna love nibbling on you. Yeah, that's cute. There isn't a double B, but I heard a nibble. Yeah, this person will love to give you little bites. Little like love bites. Yeah, let's see. Love bite. Yeah, there is. Love bites. That's it. I like that. That's nice. I heard the rough around the edges, and there is the word rough. I feel like sometimes you may be very cut through with your words. So, if you, I feel with that Justice card earlier with the Queen of Swords, if you feel like some injustice is done, you're gonna be very clear about speaking about it. Like, you're not the type of person that would hold back their opinion when you see injustice being done. you're going to say how you feel about that situation. Even if it's not an injustice against you, even if it's an injustice against somebody else. I heard Nigel. That could be, for some of you, your name or your future spouse's name. I also heard Ruben, so that could be somebody's name. I also heard Vita. Vita means life in Italian. Yeah, it also is a name, but I think for some of you, you will definitely give birth to new life. There's also Tony or Tina. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, I just heard the peonia, which is the Italian name for peony, which is a flower, of course. Maybe some of you like that flower specifically. Let's see. I also heard violet. That's another flower. Maybe you like a lot of flowers. Maybe flowers are something you really like. Maybe this person will gift you flowers. I also heard the rub, so maybe this person likes to give you massages, or maybe vice versa. You will give them rubs, massages, pen. Maybe some of you are really good at writing, or your future spouse will be very good at writing and expressing through the written word. Okay, it's time for the angel message. Let's see. What is the this just jumped out. I'm gonna take it. I was not even shuffling and you already got 2 cards. All right, so one says good times. Okay, leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, happiness. You're worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you are all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. 2424. So that's one message for you. And the other one is feminine forces. Relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge, listen. Number 2222. So you may be seeing this sequence number currently, and this is a confirmation that this is your reading. You may be seeing this number sequence as you come closer to meeting your future spouse. Anyway, this is talking about partnering up with people in general. And it really speaks to me about the fact that yes, you are somebody very independent that believe that you can do everything by yourself. That's true. But also here it says life is to be shared. So that's a message from the angels telling you that don't miss out on the beauty of sharing with others, experiences. So this was your reading, pile 1 or group 1, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like this reading, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. Share this with anyone you think could benefit from watching it, and I'd love to hear you in the comments and let me know what you thought. Thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye bye. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. The first thing with your future spouse describing you to their friends is that they really are going to say how much desire they feel for you, how much physical connection there is. So the one thing they're going to tell their best friend about is how good the chemistry with you is on a very physical level. So that's kind of I don't know, for me it's kind of cute. They're going to say like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love how this person feels when we are together physically. It's just so good. I can't believe it. It's it's mind-blowing. I've never felt so much desire for anyone before. Yeah, so that's the type of words they're going to use probably with their friend, their best friend. You could have Leo, Taurus, Libra, or Cancer in your chart. This is just a confirmation for you. This could be also present in your future spouse's chart. But let's see what Tarot wants to say about this beautiful burning with desire connection between you two. I really like that already. I'm gonna put down a spread of tarot first. Before I start this, bear in mind that when I reach 3,000 subscribers, I will be selecting the winner for a free personal reading with me. So about 30 minutes to 1 hour length. And if you want to participate, you can by checking the description box below with the instructions on how to do that. Now I'm going to be selecting the some tarot cards as well as oracle cards later, so this might take a few minutes. If you want to directly skip to the reading, you can. I add the timestamps below in the description box, so you don't have to stay for the time I'm shuffling unless you want to. And so what I'm doing here is that I'm selecting first the tarot, but I will not take any reversals for this particular tarot spread, while instead I will when I clarify the oracle cards with tarot. So just to let you know how things are going to be done. And let's see what they're going to say. I'm very curious about this reading. I really like this subject. So let's see what you got. Oh, actually I need to, well, the Two of Cups wanted to pop, so I'm just going to take it, but I also wanted to take the bottom of the deck. There you go. All right, so let's see. We have the Ten of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands. What is? Look at the passion of this person. Oh my gosh. So your first oracle cards really are speaking the same message of the tarot, as you can see. Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords. Okay, clarifying, we have the Page of Pentacles. Look how many pages. Wow. Page of Swords again. Come on. The Ace of Pentacles. Look at all the aces as well. Amazing. The World. And then we have the Two of Cups. And then the Six of Swords. Wow. I really love this spread. It's so fresh. It feels like really a fresh energy for you, pile 2. So what your future spouse is gonna say to their friends is, this person turns me on like no one else has ever done. I absolutely love when we get physical, and this person is he's talking about you. They're gonna say that you are inspiring to them, that they're so curious about you, that they just can't stop wanting to know more about you. This must be the type of talk they're gonna do at the beginning when they're getting to know you, especially, I see. And they're gonna tell their friend, I cannot wait to start everything with this person. Like, I want to share love. I feel such a strong loving connection with my person. It makes me feel so satisfied, so complete when I relate to them. And I feel so excited about all the possibilities that we have ahead of us as a couple. Although we aren't yet as a couple, I feel exactly that this will be the beginning when you two fall in love with each other, and they're gonna talk to their best friend, and they're going to say, I really feel like moving forward with my person, because they are amazing. Their intellect is so vivacious, they're so curious about life. They always want to know more, and they make me want to know more as well about them and all the knowledge that they already have as a person. They also are very exciting, very adventurous. So they're going to say about you that you are a very adventurous person, that you are very spontaneous, that you like to go with the flow, and on you know on the sort of like take a whim of inspiration and follow it, just for the sake of enjoying life, just for the sake of uh, feel excited about life. So there is a there is a lot of excitement that you bring into your future spouse's life, and they feel like that you're such a hard worker, and that you work hard, and that you're able to really take a lot a lot of responsibilities, but that you really put in the work because you believe in what you're building for yourself, because you believe in all the potential that you have. So you're very, you know, they see in you so much potential for what you can become as a person, because all of these pages really, all of this page's energy, as well as the ace's energy, is talking about potential and what you can achieve in your life. So your future spouse is going to tell their best friend, this person has got so much in them, so much passion, so much love, so much practical, uh, you know, concrete skills. Like you have a lot that you bring in terms of you put together all the elements. You see the air, the water, the emotions, the passion, and the physical, in the physical realm as well. So you put all the elements together. This kind of talks about nearly the magician energy, like spread it in a whole spread of cards. But it's like if you sum it up in one archetype or one major arcana, you could say the magician. So they see you as this magical person that can achieve so much, and that is on the verge of achieving so much, and that you are at the beginning of so many good things coming into your life. They also see you as somebody that is able to close with the past. You see, you have the 10 as well as the major arcana of the world. So you have the ability to close with things from the past that feel burdensome to you, and open new chapters for you, all these aces. So your future spouse is going to say, I am so enthusiastic about moving forward with the Six of Swords with my person, because I feel like there is a bright future ahead of us together. So that's the very first super enthusiastic comment that they're going to say about you to their best friend. Let me now delve deeper with the oracle cards. So I really love this for you. It sounds really positive. You're this extremely big, huge breath of fresh air, like a tabula rasa. You represent for your future spouse the potential for all the new beginnings in life that they are wishing for. So it's very strong. Your the fact that you are bringing so much rejuvenation energy in the energy of your future spouse. Very, very good. Now let me consult these oracle decks and let's see what else wants to come out. So what else is your future spouse going to say to their best friend? Group 2. Wow, the third chakra, Archangel Samuel, that you are this powerful force, that you have a strong will power. I love this. You're definitely this power manifester that's coming through in this reading. Your willpower is so strong that you can achieve pretty much anything that you put you set your mind to. That's what I'm getting, and they love your wit. This too wants to come. They love absolutely your your wit, your strength of character. There is so much you can offer, and your future spouse is going to talk all about it. Let's see what else is. Oh, hold on, I need to cover this one up. So we have the attraction. Yeah. Oh my god, pile 2, this is just hilarious. Look at this man at the feet of this woman. I mean, regardless of whichever position you're in. And then we have the self-confidence. Yes, absolutely. You could have a Sun in Scorpio, but what this person loves about you and is going to speak all about with their best friend is that you are the most attractive person that they've ever met. They just can't take their eyes off of you. Even they look at you when you're passing by in a mirror. They just have to look at you. They can't just be indifferent. You know, you exude this immense amount of confidence, this sensuality, this. Yeah, just I mean it's all over the spread. It's like, yeah, it's incontainable for them, the amount of attraction that they have. So that's a definite strong pull that we can see here. And what does he have in his pocket? Let me see. Sorry, 1 second. I want to observe. I don't know. This kind of reminds me of what you would put on a vision board. So this person is having, while they will be dating you, I feel, they're going to kind of sort of build up, even in their mind, if not in reality, sort of like a vision board of what you two can achieve together. And they're going to talk about this vision board to their friend. They're going to be like, oh, I already see us getting married and building a home together, and they're gonna just start going on about their dreams about you and how much they're attracted to you. They just can't stop looking at you and wanting to touch you and all of that. So they're gonna really be honest with their best friend. Let me see what else comes through. So, oh, pile 2, what are you doing to this person? Passion and talent, yes. Exactly, like that's what we said before. Okay, so the passion is just burning everywhere. Like this person is on fire for you. There is nothing else you can add. Look at this. Between this imagery and the passion, you're this ball of fire. You light them up from inside. My gosh, it's great. I love this for you. It's really good. And talent, they see you as very skilled. As I said, you have so many talents, skills, possibility, potential. What did I say? Yes, you are all that and everything else you would wish for this person. In this person's eyes, you are the full pack. There's nothing else they would look for. But, okay, so let me check on this one. You could have air in your chart with this bat. Yeah, so this bat spirit is talking about basically you being able to let go. It talks about death leading to rebirth, which was that kind of world card, of the major arcana of the world, where you end stuff that doesn't really is good for you in your life, and you rebirth. You restart all over again. You end a chapter, you begin a new one. Close a door, opens a new door for new possibilities. So you accept, adapt, and adjust. You are very flexible in your approach to life. And so that's what they're going to describe you as a person to their best friend. Also, I mean, the bat is a master of the senses, because the bats are able to navigate through darkness. So in times of difficulty, you are one that doesn't give up, and yeah, you're able to basically prosper when everything is kind of falling apart around you. So it's really like a powerful energy of being of guidance as well, with this moon that I see here for others, because you are able to navigate through difficult times and find your way. Bats literally they are nearly blind, and they're able to catch their prey by the ultrasounds that they emit. So you have some very special skills that this person sees in you that are outstanding to them and that they're going to talk about. I want to actually check with Taro and clarify a bit more. What are these talents? I'm just wondering. I mean, beside the talents that I can already see here, being extremely talented at love making, and because your future spouse is absolutely crazy with you, crazy in love with you. Six of Swords reverse. Okay. Yeah, let me put another clarify because I have something that came in my mind, but I want to be sure. Let's see. Star in reverse. So when things don't go according to plans, you regroup and you kind of go back on your own steps and try to find a solution, and kind of are able to reflect on what's occurred. You take a moment to reflect and you go back to what has happened that didn't go right. And okay, so I see a problem solving skill that's very strong in you. What else? Let's see. Six of Cups reverse. Especially when you are having problems with the people that you're very familiar with, you're able to find solutions. Yeah, to find your path. The Two of Swords reverse. You're able to find solutions by not closing the door to these people. There you go back to them and you discuss things, you go through the healing process with them. So basically what I'm seeing here is that when you are in a close connection with somebody, you are able to resolve the issues without immediately shutting the door to them, towards them. So that's the skill. That's a very good quality that your future spouse is going to mention to their best friend. So this may occur as you two are dating. Maybe you two will have some time where you two are having, let's say, a moment of discussion or disagreement, but they will notice that you are able to not shut the door straight away and say, oh, this is too much to deal with, I'm not going to go there. You go back and you retrace back onto what occurred, and you are willing to heal and find a solution, find the path to resolve the conflict. So that's the positive. The underworld. Okay, so you know the way we saw all those pages. You have the ability with this underworld card. You have the ability to maintain a fresh energy and be a bit childlike. Although you have gone through loads of difficult times in your life, because with the underworld talks about very difficult times of pain, illness, unexpected accidents, conflict, difficulties, or having nightmares. So this card is talking about something very dark that most of the people try to avoid. And what is coming through here is that basically you have a bravery in facing the deepest fears that everybody doesn't want to face. So what your future spouse is going to say to their best friend is that you faced the darkest times in your life and that you have come out of it still fresh, still this very childlike person, very you haven't lost the that sense of being genuine and um, being able to be in awe of the world, just looking at the beauty of nature, for example. You haven't lost this very innocent side of you. And I wouldn't be surprised if the innocence card comes with another deck. I'll check it after. Well, I'm curious now to see if it will come out. But really, this purity of spirit, you haven't lost it, even when you have gone through very dark times in your life. So this is the kind of strength that we're talking about here. Your willpower, your adaptability, that's coming through. So they admire this about you. Let's see. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Sometimes you feel like you try too hard. Let's see in what kind of situation. I see the devil here as I split. Let's see. What is this trying too hard about? What? Three of Swords reverse. Okay, yeah. So what your future spouse will say to their best friend is that you, group two, have had very strong heartbreak that you have experienced, like a serious loss in your life. No matter what the nature of this loss, it could have been in your interpersonal relationship, in terms of romantic ones, but it could have been also for other reasons. You may have gone through major losses. Maybe you lost a parent. Maybe you lost somebody dear to you. You know, this card is very heavy. So in terms of talking about very dark times, as well as I see the bat with a lot of darkness around. So you really endured a lot, and your future spouse is gonna say to their friend that even that you're trying your best and very hard to let go of this pain, and that sometimes they notice that you don't give yourself enough time, as in, like, they feel like you just want to go. In a way, you kind of want to go to the good part of life, and quickly leave behind everything that has occurred, because you don't like to delve into this, which is really positive, I think, and your future spouse also finds it very positive. But because this card is talking about trying too hard, sometimes if it nearly feels like you may have denied yourself the possibility to even cry about what has occurred to you, at least in the eyes of your future spouse. This, we're talking about the way they see you and the way they describe you to their best friend. So sometimes they see you making a very big effort to appear, maybe happier than you would actually need in order to fully let go of this pain. You know when we sometimes try to cheer up too quickly after something happened, like your future spouse maybe notices that you may need some more time than you're allowing yourself to delve in to this pain, um, in order to fully heal. Because I also see this star card in reverse, which kind of tells me that you jumping into your passions and the things you love and going all about your life in such a positive way, it's very good, but it may not leave enough space to process the the past hurt, the past pain. So that's coming through as well. But anyway, it's their observation. You take it as if it fits for you, and this is what they're going to say. So let's see. Forgiveness. So it says, stop focusing your energy on past events. Yeah, again, the past events. For life is too precious to waste. Exactly. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. That's exactly your spirit. So your future spouse is going to say that you want to stop focusing your energy on these past events that were painful, because for you life is very precious and you don't want to waste your life thinking about the bad things that occurred, and that you are this powerful manifestor because you create your reality by what you think, you dream, and you imagine. So and that so you are releasing the past and forgiving the events that have hurt you, because you don't want to delve anymore into those things, and people and situations. So they definitely see you, I feel, because this is repeating several times in these spreads. Let me now clear this out and get more other oracle cards. Then I'll get some tiles, letters for you as confirmation, and then I'll get one final message from the angels. All right, let's see. What are they going to say more? What about your heart? How are they going to describe your heart? As the reinventing art, exactly, yes. So, yeah, I mean, we've seen this message through the entire reading, and it's coming out again. That you are reinventing yourself constantly in your life, and that you rediscover yourself as you go through, many different phases. Yeah, so there is this sense of you renewing your life more than once in your own, like bringing new cycles in your life, not delving in the old ones. Let's see what else are they going to say about you. Dreams. Yeah, that you chase your dreams, that you have dreams that you want to achieve, and you have your goals set, and that you are a dreamer. So there is a very dreamy energy that I also perceived with that with all those aces and with all those pages. I really felt this kind of dreamy energy from you. So let's see what else wants to come out. What is your future spouse going to say about you? The anchor, that you value stability, and that you have kept your own sense of stability even in challenging times. Somehow you have managed to find yourself a way to anchor yourself. Let's see how. I'm going to clarify with Tarot. How did group 2 anchor themselves? Yeah, by looking to new horizons when hope was lost. So when your hopes were lost because you had endured something difficult, the storm, you looked for new possibilities for yourself. So again, this ability to renew your own life, this phoenix sort of rejuvenating force that you embody, is what helps you to make you feel more stable, even in the stormy times. So your future spouse is going to describe you as extremely strong as a person. Let me see more. What archetype? Oh, the pioneer. I'm gonna take this one, but I'm gonna shuffle and get one more. Yes, the pioneer, like you have this ability to passion for doing and creating what has not been done yet before. Yes, you have this beginner mindset, and that doesn't mean you're not an expert, because you have a lot of talents and skills. So it's like, I want to start something brand new for me. I want to look at what else I can achieve, brighter horizons. What is it that is out there that can give me satisfaction, and I'm going to do it. You're a pioneer. You are an icebreaker. You are a fire starter. How can I say? That kind of bully highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. And the liberator. Yeah, so what I'm getting with this bully card is that basically your future spouse is going to say to their friend, to their best friend, that you have confronted your fears. Because you see, what bullies do is that they attack other people because they are actually deeply insecure themselves, within themselves. So you have instead confronted your fears, and so you can stand strong in your own self, because you have overcome your insecurities. So by you doing this, you're acting as a mirror to other people and showing them, let's say, their weaknesses in terms of not having faced yet those fears that they as well are experiencing. So your future spouse is going to describe you as somebody that helps also others to understand where do they need to work within themselves. And you do it not even necessarily by being active about it. You may just do it by being yourself and showing up in the world the way you are, and other people kind of finding in you a mirror to themselves. So you may have had, like, let's say, you may have experienced situations where you had to leave behind friends or other people because they were not growing at the same pace as you were. And so, or it could have been family. Let's see with tarot. 1 second, just to kind of check it out. But and then I will have a look at the Liberator as well. But yeah, I feel like you've gone through situations where you had to, yeah, again, the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you had to let go of people, situations, and things that were hurting you because they weren't growing at your own pace, because these people weren't able to relate to you at the same level that you were requiring, because of the fact that you had grown up and grown out of certain situations. You had grown out certain situations. That's what I'm seeing here. And Liberator confirms that, because it says freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs. Exactly. Releasing negative thought patterns. Yes. So this, let's say, for example, when family imposes their own vision on how you have to live your life, for example. These are outmoded beliefs that you had basically overcome, that you don't feel like you need to obey to, and therefore you liberated yourself, and you act as a mirror to others in order to understand where do they need to do that kind of work in order to liberate themselves. And let's say if a friend group was kind of suffocating for you because it was connected to the old you, to the way you used to do things in the good old times. Now you're not anymore relating to these people because you're not anymore that person, and you feel like disconnected from that. So you feel like you have a new identity, and you don't want to anymore confront yourself with those kind of realities that are outdated for you. That's what I'm seeing here. So you really rebuilt a brand new reality for you. I really see you having reinvented yourself through your growth, through your own inner power, through your own inner strength, and through your own dreams and visions. Yeah, pioneeristic visions of life. I like that. Very, very good. I love this kind of revolutionary spirit you have. Also, your future spouse is going to describe you as somebody that is very loyal to the ones that you love. So they're going to say, this is one person I will trust forever and a day. This is the one person that I feel like will never betray me. And then with the elephant spirit, learn from the past. Yeah, we've talked about this now, the entire reading. You have gained so much new perspectives in life and so much wisdom because you have learned from the past. Some people never learn from their past. You can meet certain people that are even of an older age, and they still keep going about life the same way they used to go about life. But you have done something different here. You have actually evolved, very much actively evolved. So I really see this, that your future spouse will recognize this in you. No matter what your age, you could be 25, 19. No matter what your age, they see you having gone through a lot of evolution, self-evolution, self-growth. Right, so now I'm going to pull out the letters for you. Okay, so let's pull some letter tiles for you. Let's see what messages want to come out. What extra messages? L, N. So this could be your initials or your future spouse's initial. You can use this as a confirmation. I'll tell you if I hear any names. I will tell you. I heard Ciro. That's an Italian name. And Andrea I heard as well. This could be for a man or a woman. Let's see what else. Kim. Nadia, Nadine. Alison. Let's see. What did I hear? Letitia. Letitia, I heard. Pros and cons, I heard. Pros and cons. So you're somebody that evaluates, the pros and cons of a situation. Let's see what else we have here. Well, I heard G-spot, obviously. That's what that's about your physical encounters with your future spouse. There is also Dania. Daryl. And yeah, I mean, you can play with these letters to see if you can find any words or any names. Now, to conclude the reading, I'm going to give you a message from the angels. So let's see. And if you like this reading so far, please like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I appreciate the support for my work. And share this with anyone you think could benefit from watching it. And I'd love to hear your comments as well, to let me know what you thought of the reading. I love to connect with you guys and girls. 0440, the gut feeling, intuition, betrayal, pessimism, relating, value, insight, increased perception, love, monogamy. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your ass. 3 is a crowd. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not sure if any of you is involved in a third party. That could be a message for you. Let me see another message, just in case this was too specific for some of you. But, it could resonate definitely for some of you, because for it to come out. But let's see. So you could be seeing 44. Okay, I have 888. Karma. Oh, karma is coming out again. Okay, so there must be some karma that you are releasing at the moment. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Okay, good news. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. Okay, so there are two messages here about personal responsibility, treating others with respect, and to bring in value to the table as well as others. So you take these messages as it applies for you. This was your message. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. So you picked the moon crystal, musso crystal, and you could have Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, or Gemini in your relevant placement in your chart. This could be also relevant placement for your future spouse. So you have the magnetism card. There is a gravitational pull to each other and soulmate. So your future spouse is going to describe you to their best friend as the one, a soulmate. So basically the one person that was meant to be with them, and they feel magnetically pulled to you. There is something unexplainable about you that just draws them in, and they feel like you are their counterpart. Let's see with tarot now. This may take some time just to select the cards, so if you don't want to watch this, you can directly skip to the reading. by checking the description box for the timestamps. And just as a reminder, when I will reach 3,000 subscribers, I will offer a free personal reading. So if you're interested in that, you can to participate, you can check how to participate in the description box again. So I'm gonna draw one more card, and then I'm gonna clarify with another tarot deck, the Light Seer tarot deck. I'm not taking reversals for this spread, but when I clarify the oracle cards, I will definitely take the reversals as well. So let's get the clarifiers with this other deck. So how is the future spouse for group 3 going to describe them to their best friend? I'm already seeing the description as I'm shuffling and gathering the cards. Wow. Powerful description, let me tell you. Okay, so let's see. We have 10 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, 2 of Cups, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Knight of Pentacles. You have nearly all the Knights. Amazing. Okay. So, clarifiers, let's see. Queen of Wands, 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, Magician, and King of Swords. Right, so first of all, they're going to say to their best friend that they feel like an emotional connection with you that is unspoken, I heard. So you don't need to even speak with each other. They just feel this intuitively and very strongly. They also see you as extremely irresistible, vibrant, gorgeous, beautiful, handsome if you're a man, the most beautiful person they've ever met, extremely attractive, fiery, and charismatic, interesting, powerful, with a magician as well. You could turn into reality anything you want. You have many options in love. You have probably many suitors. When you meet your future spouse, they will be very aware of the fact that you have many different options in love, and that you can have the pick of the bunch. They feel like you need to protect yourself from jealous people, envious people, because of the fact that you're such an attractive person and so powerful. There are many pressures on you, people that kind of want to, in a way, bring you down because they are feeling a little bit inferior, to be completely honest. And so your future spouse is going to describe you as somebody that needs to go beyond the pettiness of the people that surround you. They also see you as somebody that sets their goals very clearly in their mind and goes to achieve these goals. No matter how difficult it is, you are not afraid to take the load and put in the work. You're hardworking, and they're going to describe you as somebody that takes initiative for speaking clearly their mind with this Knight of Swords, as well as your emotions, as well as what you need, your physical needs. You're very clear about all of that. You speak your mind, you speak your emotions, and you let other people know what you need. And this is so all because you have reached a level of maturity with this King of Swords energy that puts you in a place of clarity of mind, rationality. They see you as a bit of an intellectual, somebody that has reached a certain level of wisdom, as well as an understanding of life that goes beyond the appearances. So you have risen above the nitty gritty, like it's as if you are on this high mountain view and you look at things from a higher perspective. You're not you're not letting yourself be swollen by the like swollen up by the rumors, or by the gossips, rumors, these things. You're beyond these things. You're not really that kind of person. You like serenity, you like peace, you probably practice yoga. They're going to describe you as somebody that likes to maintain like your tranquility and serenity is your one of your most important priorities in your life. You have very clear priorities about what actually matters to you. And you're not really confused about, like, they're going to say to their best friend that you're not confused about who is the best choice for you, because you see them, your future spouse, as your best choice. You already chosen them. You had the possibility to pick many other people, but you actually are very clear-minded about the fact that you want them. So and so there is no doubt reciprocally for both of you. Now, if this is describing overall your energy, if we want to see you two as a couple, as I have these two court cards here, your future spouse could be very much of an intellectual person, and you could be more of a fiery, instinctive person. So it's like you two kind of have air element and fire element coming together, and that's if you think about it, air feeds fire, because if you, let's say, when you have a candle, if you block the air, the candle will, the fire will stop. So you kind of feed each other's energy really well. That's what I'm getting. So your combination is that's why it works, because you are part of two elements that are very well combined. So you're very complementary to each other, and you're very like how do you say, very compatible with each other. So your future spouse is going to say that they feel that you two are very compatible on every level, because I see here wands, cups, swords, as well as hurt. So it's like pentacles. So all the elements are represented here, and you, for your future spouse, you cover all the sides of life that they need to be covered by their partner. So they're going to say to their best friend, this person gives me the love that I'm looking for, the intelligence that I'm looking for in a partner. This person understands my needs and makes their needs very clear to me. This person is very powerful as well as peaceful. I love how clear-minded they are, and I love how intelligent this person is, and how hardworking and go-getter is. They're kind of like you are a boss of your own life. They're going to describe you as you are this boss lady, boss man that they absolutely love the essence of. So let's go ahead and clarify now with oracle cards. What wants to come out? So I'm going to start with these cards. So how will your future spouse describe you to their best friend? Discovery. Wow, like a great discovery. Somebody that they want to discover, somebody that is old to be discovered. You could have moon in Leo specifically. They are very curious of you. They are very attracted to you. They are very drawn and want to know more about you. They want to see you naked, not just in the physical body, but also in the spirit. They want to understand your soul. So they're going to say to their best friend, I really want to get deep with this person physically, and I feel like so deeply for this person, and I want to get really to the core of this person, get deep into their soul. The scribe, preserving knowledge and information. So they see you as extremely wise, someone that also could be very good at writing. What kind of information do you preserve? Let me see. What is the information that they so much admire in you, that you are the guardian of? What is this wisdom that they see in you? Judgment reverse, Six of Swords, reverse, Ten of Cups. I feel there is this awareness that they see in you, that although you have misjudged situations in the past, you have gone back and reflected on this, and that now you have a very clear mind about what's going to make you happy. So you're not going to fall again into the same, let's say, misjudgments that you have incurred in the past. So they see you having really done a lot of introspection. So they're going to say to their best friend, this person is very introspective and reflective about what has occurred, even their own mistakes. You're not somebody that would, let's say, hide your own downfalls or your own times of misjudgment where you misjudge a certain situation. So you're very clear in that kind of way. Fertility, yeah, they see you as the one they want to have a child with. So if you're a woman watching, they see you as one, like they are going to say to their best friend, I want this to be the mother of my child. And if you're a man watching, they're going to say, I want to bear the child of this man. So that's what they're going to say. They see you as very fertile. Also, fertility is about being a powerful manifestor, and they see you capable of creating beauty, creating abundance in your life. And if you look at this picture, I mean, there is this red dress. It talks about the passion they feel for you. So they're going to say, I'm extremely passionate about this person. Agate. So the Agate card talks about devotion and unconditional love. So they're going to say to their best friend, I feel this person loves me unconditionally, like no matter what. And I feel like this person, group 3, are very one that can give devotion. Also, you are someone, they're going to describe you as someone that believes in the divine forces, and that you feel like divine forces are helping you to lead your path in life. What else? How are they going to describe group 3? Wow, the phoenix. Amazing. Like a very spiritual person that has rebuilt themselves after having gone through difficult times and, you know, obscurity, but you rebirth from that, you rebuild yourself and grow into a better version of yourself. So they really admire you, I can tell. They admire you, your ability to reinvent yourself. And they're going to say this admiration to their friends. Dog, spirit, yeah, be loyal to what you love. They feel like you are going to be extremely loyal, devoted, which we already talked about with the Agape card. So they're going to say, this is the love of my life. This is the person that I feel can give me the love that I was seeking, the devotion, and, you know, the dedication that I was looking for. Because the dog is all about, you know, not being faithful, and, you know, they will basically say that they'll never they feel like they will never experience any disappointment from you in terms of being loyal to them as a partner. Your loyalty is guaranteed. So that's what they're going to say about you. What else? Oh wow, you have the divine masculine coming up. So this is your divine partner. So this could be you if you're a man, but this could be your divine counterpart if you are a woman, or if you see yourself as divine feminine. So yeah, soulmates, yes, exactly. You are soulmates. You are divine counterparts. That's confirmation once again. How they're going to be describing you, group 3. As somebody that is accepting things that they cannot change. So you, they're gonna say, my person doesn't fight against, like, doesn't fight the situation. So when there is something occurring, my person is willing to accept the things that they cannot change, and is willing to work on the things that they can change. So you basically are not wasting your energy on trying to change the unchangeable. So this here is very intelligent in the approach to life, and trust that, yeah, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. You also are very intuitive, so your future spouse is going to say, my person is very intuitive. They feel that they feel like they have an inner guidance that brings them on the right path, and that's what they follow. And in fact, these two cards are both purple, which talks about the connection to your seventh chakra, so the highest, you know, the chakra that connects to the crown, that connects you to spirit. So your future spouse is going to say to their best friend, my person connects to the spiritual forces, really, like has this strong connection with the universe, spirit, the angelic realm, and therefore they trust divine guidance. And my person accepts things as they are, as you know, there are divine detours that my person accepts and has trust in what the universe will bring to them. So they see you as very wise, very much guided and protected by the universe. What else? Look at this. Wow. Yeah, sacred union. Exactly. I honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Your person is going to say that this is a divine union. Yeah, between two divine counterparts, as we said. The divine masculine, divine feminine. So they're going to describe your union as divine, divinely guided. There is a lot of spiritual energy coming through this reading, honestly. A lot of it. Between the Phoenix card, these two cards that are connected to your higher chakra. Let me check about your heart. How would they describe your heart? How would your future spouse describe your heart to? Will they describe your heart to their best friend? This one want to pop. As the prospering heart. Yeah, fertility. Exactly. It says here, look for beauty, abundance, and generosity. This is what you bring in their eyes. Beauty, generosity, abundance. They see you as mesmerizing. You could have beautiful hazel eyes. Only take if it resonates. You could have beautiful hair, specifically dark hair, either brown, dark brown, black. They love your body shape. They love your naked body. And they love your essence. You represent all that they were wishing for, you know, this prosperous, like this well of abundance. So they're going to describe you as everything that they ever wanted to have as a partner in their life. I don't think I've checked yet this deck, and then after this deck I'm going to give you some letter tiles as confirmation for either your initials or your future spouse's initials. If I see or hear any words, I will mention that too. Strength. Yeah. And I will add beauty, because this is a beautiful, gorgeous figure here as well. But so they are going to describe you as somebody very strong and you have physical strength as well as inner strength. And let me now gather for you the letter tiles. So you have been I see all these stars. You have been following your own inner guidance as well as the divine guidance in your life in order to keep strong at the times when you needed it. And through this unconditional love, you basically embody love in the eyes of your future spouse. With this agape card, this unconditional love, it talks about the love for yourself, for others, for the universe, for all the beings that are in this world. So your love goes beyond your very personal life, you know. Your love goes much farther, like it kind of envelops everything surrounding you. So you are the embodiment of love per se in the eyes of your future spouse, and that's how they're going to describe you. OTNLA. I heard Lana. Maybe some of you is called Lana. UTPIE. L U Luna E A R E G. This is an empty tile. You can put whichever letter. R I E G K I heard UK, so somebody from watching is from UK. RIDC. Dior, I heard. I heard the Gerskin, so it's something that aids in digestion and helps maintain a healthy digestive system. I don't know if any of you eat this. I don't even know what it is. I just heard it, so I mention anything I hear. And let's see. Okay, I heard Samuel, Sebastian, Reggie, Regina, Greek. So some of you could be Greek. Ireland, IE. UE, so that's you know, Europe. I heard Nutella. Somebody eats Nutella. I'm not sure. CD. Some of you could be very passionate about music. I heard nutshell. Nuts. Maybe somebody likes to eat nuts. I heard rye, although there is, yeah, the Y could be this one. Rye bread. I'm hearing a lot of foods are inspired. Maybe you look after your diet really well. I heard geek, so somebody's very clever, very intelligent, and I heard rehab, so maybe somebody is in rehabilitation of some kind. Tune. Maybe some of you play music, tuning an instrument. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. I'm going to now give you one last message from the angels and we'll close the reading. So if you like this reading so far, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I appreciate the support. And, you know, leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you thought about this. So 1122 would be a relevant number. Great shift, it says. Personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. Oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then, expand your horizon and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. That's a beautiful message. So, please share this with anyone you think could benefit from watching this reading. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.